definitely y'all participate in other ones. I definitely do want to be that big sister pouring out whatever I have, whatever, you know, God has given me to speak on. It's just time. Like, I be feeling him pressing on my heart like, Keandra, my best life advice would be start a relationship with God. Do you post the DH Gate shops you get your items from? Talk about why toxic traits aren't good to have based on a relationship or friendship. Notice the signs, notice the red flags. Don't see that they're red flags. Try to make them another color. No, red is red, babe. Don't let social media fool you into feeling like man gotta put you through hell and back in order for y'all to, you know, in order for that to be true love. What in the past year got you closer to God, like a person, an experience, etc.? Have I had so many experiences? You said experiences and people, both. It don't get no realer than God, I promise. I would say for starting out, like for tips, definitely just do it. Colorism. Being a woman of color myself, it just really, like, it's like God is giving me the topics and the things to talk about. Like, I'm having these thoughts in my head about what I feel like girls need, what I knew I needed being younger, and just the things that I've learned so far just hitting 20, you know, being a young woman. So what's up, YouTube, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Keandra, and in today's video I'm gonna be answering some questions that I got from you guys from Instagram. It was a few of y'all. If you want to participate in, like, you know, video ideas or just little polls and things like this, question and answers, make sure you follow my Instagram, because your girl be trying to be active on there. And on my stories I do post like little video updates, just more of me, little sprinkles here and there. So yeah, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. But in today's video, like I said, we just about to be answering some questions. We got our prayer going on in the back because we're gonna keep God around us at all times. But I just got a few questions and I'm gonna be answering them. And not only am I gonna be answering questions, y'all, but I'm also gonna be getting ready. Like, it's been a little minute since I just really sat here and talked to my camera on some like one-on-one, just me and you type of thing. If you are not yet subscribed, make sure to subscribe button and like this video, and we'll have to just get right into it. So, all right, y'all, pause. I just gotta put y'all on real quick to this amazing brand, y'all. Brand is called Shellcase. I need y'all to check them out, y'all. They have bomb phone cases, they have AirPod cases, they even have AirPods. They sent me AirPods. This video is sponsored by Shellcase, so I really appreciate y'all for reaching out to me and sponsoring today's video. Like I said, I have AirPods. I got 2 AirPod cases, and I also got 4 iPhone cases. Let's get into the cases first. So I do have the iPhone 11. Y'all, these cases are so freaking bomb. They have a lot of like luxury cases. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. No, but like, let's get into it though. Let's really talk about it. It's just this little Chanel case. Like, look at this. This is what the front of the case looks like. I love square cases. This is my favorite style. Y'all already know I love the little luxury anything. This right here has to be one of my favorites so far. This is so freaking bomb, y'all. It's just like that last one, but it is an LV case. These cases are really sturdy, really good quality. It's definitely not cheap at all, and I do feel like it will protect your phone. Like, look at how just thick and sturdy the cases are made. The third case, we have another LV just like the last one, but it is that like pastel color, which is really cute. They even have like the little Louis V like in the middle. I know I said the Louis V one might have been my favorite so far, but I think it'll have to be this one, y'all. Well, they're both Louis V, but this is like a clear and white, y'all. I'm obsessed, especially with my white phone. Definitely make sure y'all check out Shellcase. I will definitely have their information in the description box down below. Let's get into these AirPods because I'm super duper interested. This is the box, and then they sent me some cases to go along with them. Them out of the packaging. Oh snap, here they are, and they do come with the charging cable and everything. I am interested to see like how well it pairs on my phone. Oh snap, hold the button. I'm just doing what it's telling me, connecting. Oh wow. Hear immersive 3-dimensional audio from supported videos that follow the movement of your iPhone. And just like that, they set up. This is so cute, y'all. Definitely make sure y'all check out Shellcase. They have bomb phone cases and AirPod cases, as y'all just seen. Get with it, y'all. Get with it. Thank you so much, Shellcase, for sponsoring today's video. And let's just get into the rest of the video. So I'm about to prime my face. I already did my eyebrows off camera because I just didn't have time. Your girl can talk. And I feel like when I'm doing my eyebrows, I hope y'all been doing well. I think I have like one girl talk on my channel, and I definitely said a while back that I wanted to get into these types of videos. Just talking to my camera, it's something to get used to, but y'all, I feel like I be having a lot to say, and I feel like my platform, it's definitely expanding and growing. Like, thank you so much to each and every person. Like, I know each and every subscriber probably not gonna watch this video, but I can't explain in words how blessed and grateful I am just to be where I am. Man, I'm just so grateful, y'all. Y'all don't understand. And just to be at almost 20,000 subscribers, that's crazy to me. So grateful and blessed. All glory to God always, period. Let me stop rambling and just get into the freaking first question. YouTube tips for starting out. That's a really good question, and I feel like I should almost do like a dedicated video kind of going more in depth. If that's something that y'all be interested in, let me know, because I definitely could do that. I would say for starting out, like for tips, definitely just do it. YouTube is one of those things where people hesitate and they're nervous to start. Me personally, I wasn't at all nervous to start, so that's why people be asking me. I just be like, just do it. Like, I guess the shyness around it is that you don't know what people are gonna think, and you don't know what your friends or family are gonna think, this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, who cares? Like, if you want to start YouTube, you want a platform, just go for it. You don't have to start with a camera, of course not. Really, the main tip that I have is start with what you have. Whatever you have, use that. Don't be trying to, you know, outdo it on lighting. And I mean, if you got the money and the means and you really want to get serious about YouTube, go for it. But in the beginning, I started with my iPhone and my ring light. Barely even a ring light. You definitely want to make sure you have a good camera. Most iPhones have great cameras, and you can actually shoot in 4K on like the latest iPhone, so that's really cool. And then make sure you have good lighting. What else, y'all, would I say for like tips for starting out? As far as editing, you want to have a good editing software. Y'all, I have an app that I use on my phone. Again, if y'all want me to go more in detail about this topic, I can do that in a whole separate video and give y'all more like details on what I use, how I edit, and all of that different stuff if y'all interested in that, because I don't want to just be making stuff. But yeah, I would just say the main tips are just go for it. Have a decent quality as far as your video goes. Have good lighting. Those would be my basic tips for starting out, y'all. I've been rubbing that powder on my face for the longest. Come on, Keandra, multitask, babe. The next question I got is, hold on, let me pump this because y'all just seen I could barely multitask. So let me just... The next like question I got is, it's not really a question, but definitely gonna answer it. Just tell us something you live by, like your best life advice. So basically, what is my best life advice or something that I live by? That's kind of hard because I have a lot of advice and like things that I live by, to be very, very honest with y'all. And we don't get into more of that type of stuff. Like, y'all gotta make sure y'all follow me on Instagram for real, because I definitely want y'all to tune in when y'all have questions. Like, let me be your big sis, like, period. Let me be your big sis. Anyways, something that I live by, y'all, I really live by being humble. That's so like a big thing to me. That's just one of them. My best life advice would be start a relationship with God. Start a relationship with God. That'd be my best life advice. Start a relationship with God for sure would have to be like one of my biggest. And another one would be, when people show you who they are the first time, believe them. Yeah. When people show you who they are the first time, believe them. Believe them, believe them, believe them, believe them, period. Just believe that. Let me see. Sometimes like I have to mix foundations with the foundation that I use, and sometimes I'll be like, I don't want it to be too light. Y'all, my neck is naturally darker than my face and body, and it'd be kind of annoying because it's like, I know I'm getting off topic, but I actually purchased this gleaming. I have been seeing this a while on YouTube ads, on Instagram, and I finally went ahead and like copped it because y'all, I want to get my neck lighter. Like, this is something to start off, like the whole turmeric face. It's like a face mask basically. I don't know, this is like a Q&A. I forget that in the whole like my little Instagram thing that I did, I actually said give me girl talk topics and or all questions are welcome type of thing. So this is kind of like a Q&A, and then we gonna have some sprinkle of like topics up in there. Could I have been more organized? Yeah, but you know what, it is what it is. Sometimes I be overthinking stuff and feeling like everything gotta be perfect. Like, no, we finna just be off the dome with it. It's fine, whatever. So somebody put colorism, like to speak on colorism. I'm so against it. Like, I feel like that's a given. Being a woman of color myself, it just really, it really annoys me that, you know, we've had this whole colorism thing be a thing. It's just weird to me, honestly. I be feeling like, y'all, when it comes to like skin and race and colorism and all of those different things, it's just, I can never wrap my head around the idea that somebody doesn't like me because I'm a certain color, or somebody doesn't think I'm pretty because of my color, or somebody doesn't what else, where was I going with that? I find it crazy how people don't either like you because of this color of your skin. It was something else I had to say. None of us asked to be the color that we are. Even if we did, it should not be a thing where you're thinking you're better because you're a certain color, or you don't like me. That's where I was getting at. People thinking that they're better than the next race, or a skin tone is better than another skin tone. It's like, why can't we all be beautiful in our own way? Why does it always have to be a competition? Or why does it always have to be this is better than that? God made us all in his likeness and in his image. I just like to keep that in my head, you know? I feel like we're all human beings at the end of the day, and just because you're a certain skin tone, it doesn't make you better than the next person. Just how I see it. So of course I am highly like against the whole like colorism thing, and it's kind of disgusting. I try not to pay attention to the shade room too much because it can get a little messy, and like, you know, it's gossip at the end of the day. But what am I doing, bro? Like, y'all, I can't. You know what? I can multitask. I can. Okay, and I will. But I know y'all have seen them like on the shade room, whatever. I forget who. I don't know if it was Neek. I think it was Neek. She did a video. There was a dark-skinned girl in the video. I guess it was dudes. They was doing like a smash or pass. First of all, I'm sorry. I would never like stand around in somebody's smash or pass video. No shade to nobody, I promise it's not, but I could never see myself just in a smash or pass video standing there while a man tells me if I'm a smash or a pass. Like, that's just me. What was I getting at? Yeah, basically she was getting like passed or talked about. I didn't even watch the video. I just like heard about the events and kind of what transpired from the shade room, and I was just like, see, stuff like that. And it's always been a thing, you know, like even back then, I mean, even being younger, it's like, especially as a dark-skinned girl, I don't know, it's just the whole light skin versus dark skin thing, or like, I can't. It just, honestly, it disgusts me. It really does. For that reason, definitely don't want no kids no time soon. But when I do have kids, like, I can't wait to instill into my, God blesses me with a little girl, like, I can't wait to instill in her that her brown skin is beautiful, you know, whether it's a little lighter than mine, darker than mine. Like, I don't know, I feel like that's just so important. Childhood altogether is like you told, and just how you nurtured and how you poured into. Like, I know I'm getting off topic a little bit, but y'all, it matters so much when it comes down to it. Colorism, no matter what skin tone you are, like, you are beautiful, you know what I'm saying? And you don't need society's approval, you know? Like, that's what a lot of the problems stem from, is that people are looking for society's approval and society's clap, and people want to be in competition with people, and it's always, oh, this is better than that. And I just don't understand. For somebody to not like somebody else because of the color of their skin, we're not talking about they heart ugly or their mindset is ugly so I don't like them. We're talking about like they're brown so I don't like them. It just doesn't, anyway. When I do makeup, I have to stop every so often and see what it's looking like. Okay, she's decent. I followed you from YouTube. Do you post the DH Gate shops you get your items from? So I figured I would get like some DH Gate replica type of questions, because if y'all don't know, of course, my channel, I've gained a lot of subscribers from my replica videos. I have, and I'm so appreciative of each and every one of y'all that subscribe from any one of those videos. As far as the DH Gate video, y'all, here's the tea. Most of that stuff that I feature in that video was not from DH Gate, and I mentioned that it was only like a couple items towards the end of the video. So yeah, it made a good title. Something in the haul was from DH Gate. Like, I just wasn't totally clickbaiting the video or nothing like that. As far as the shop or like sellers that I get my items from, they will be in the description box of each video. I just don't just post the links, because first of all, like, I've already gotten like 3-4 of my videos taken down. I'm not trying to go through that again, so y'all just have to carefully check my description box. I was telling everybody that. So I did get like a lot of questions, of course, because I'm doing a haul, so people want to know like what's the seller info. So again, just carefully check the description box. Any replica video that I do, I have a blog If you know, you know. Put 2 and 2 together. Moving forward, I will keep doing the videos. Y'all will be able to like actually shop the things I'm mentioning. It's just gonna be within a discreet link. So yeah, I hope that answered your question. If you ever are interested in any of the items in any video, like y'all, the reason I do the videos is to put y'all on. Like I'm not finna, it was my camera really cutting off for me. I do the videos to put y'all on. I'm not gonna make a video and then y'all not know where to get the items or y'all not be able to get the items. I'm just blending this contour out. Y'all, I actually had a video coming on this hair. Like I'm in between 2 videos, kind of. The next question, talk about why toxic traits aren't good to have based on a relationship or friendship. I had to message this girl. I was just like double checking with her and I was like, why toxic traits aren't good to base relationships off of? That's a good one. I just gotta read this little like real quick before I answer the question. But she was just like, yes, because we live in a time where people think love hurts and going through unnecessary pain builds character, and it don't. It's not cute to be stuck and always defensive. And I was like, woo, with the little clapping emoji. And shout out to her. She was like, you are so inspiring. I feel like they will receive the message through you better. Like I told her, I've had my fair share of that. If you anything like me, you go through that phase of a young relationship where things are not the best. It's probably not the best person for you. You know, out of love, you stick around and like all that type of stuff. I was just like young and you live and you learn. My brother is playing music if y'all hear him. I really don't feel like yelling at him right now, telling him to turn it down. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put him on real quick because he swear I don't be whatever. Go subscribe to my brother's YouTube channel. It's gonna be in the description box down below, the first 2 links. Make sure y'all check him out. I was telling her like I've had my fair share of that. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all to be in toxic situations. Comes down to relationships and friendships. Feel like anything toxic, it's called toxic for a reason. Like toxic is toxic. You don't want to get yourself in a cycle, toxic cycle with a person. Honestly, that's why earlier, like when I said, if a person shows you who they are the first time, just believe them. That plays into this as well. It's like younger people in this day and age and like social media, they kind of romanticize the whole idea of toxic love and, you know, going through these things and like, you know, in order to prove that a woman is, you know, loyal or wife material, like, you know, she gets put through all these different things. See that all of that, I do believe in. I'm heavy on like second chances and, you know, forgiving, because the way I look at it is, I'm on topic, but I'm just expanding it a little bit. God forgives me all the time. Even when I'm not worthy to be forgiven, even when I do things that he doesn't necessarily like, he still forgives me. So I feel like I have that. I try to have that same, in no way, shape, or form am I God, am I Jesus? No. But I try to have that same love and that same forgiveness. So that is why I believe in like second chances. It's one thing to be like a sorry person, and it's another thing to be, you know, apologetic with action. It's only not okay to be just settling for a toxic situation. And don't let social media fool you into feeling like man gotta put you through hell and back in order for y'all to, you know, in order for that to be true love. Because like I say, I do believe in second chances. At the end of the day, we're all humans and we have this stuff called flesh on us. We're not perfect people, and that's what I try to keep in mind. And you have to watch that though. You have to watch having a big heart, and you have to watch being a really forgiving person, because people will see straight through that and they'll use that to their advantage. At the end of the day though, toxic is toxic. You're too good for that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know your worth. That's something that I'm just now coming to like full grips with, knowing my worth. You know what I'm saying? And that's at 20 years old. Notice the signs, notice the red flags. Don't see that they're red flags, try to make them another color. No, red is red, babe. Learn how to leave certain situations and people alone. I don't care if it's family, I don't care if it's friends, I don't care if it's a relationship, I don't care how many years it's been. If it's detrimental to your health or your mental health, you know, mental health, physical health, if it's detrimental to that and it's just toxic and it's something where you feeling negative feelings that you shouldn't be feeling more than you feel loved, sis, it's not worth it. Just leave respectfully. I'm hitting it. I don't have time, because it's like at the end of the day, I don't bring toxic when I start friendships, relationships, if anything, I'm thinking in my head that I want to be in addition to a person. I want to be like, I'm not perfect in no way, shape, or form, but I don't want to be in people's lives and just doing damage. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like people do that. Like they do damage and they have trauma and they have all these different things going on, but bringing these toxic feelings and these toxic spirits, you know, into my life now, and it's just like, I don't have to put up with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was a really good topic to speak on. Don't let social media, no, the toxic, the disrespect, you being property, like, don't be accepting that type of stuff. It's time we know our worth, ladies. Period. Let me get back into my makeup, y'all, because I told y'all we working on this multitasking thing. About to go in with my powder. The next question is how to spot a fake friend. I kind of covered this. No, I didn't kind of cover it. I did cover this in my last girl talk, which y'all, I think my last girl talk again was a while ago, a few months ago. I feel like there's certain things a real friend, like a real genuine friend, is gonna do, and there's certain things that a non-genuine friend is gonna do. If you got somebody in your life that whenever you're doing well, it feels like you're not really getting like clapped for, or let me put it this way, when it comes to me, y'all, I'm a very like, and whatever I want to do, I'm very confident in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very independent. That's the biggest way I can put it. I don't really need people to clap for me in order for me to feel like good, or to feel like, okay, you my friend because you share my stuff. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you're always elevating or doing something good or whatever, like, friends are usually supposed to be those people that's your support, you know, your support, or, you know, they just want to see you do good. A fake friend is going to be somebody where you can tell them that you're doing something good, or I'm doing well, or I just got a promotion, or this just went up for me. If it's more so like a jealous feeling, or okay, like you always talking about that, or, you know, something like that, that's a huge red flag, babe, because your friend is gonna, you know, support you. A real friend, you should feel supported. A fake friend is gonna be the opposite of that. It's gonna be more so either I'm jealous that you are where you are, so I don't really, you know, so I'm acting out of a spirit of jealousy. Another thing, everybody don't be having your best interest at heart. If someone is calling themselves your friend, but they're doing more talking about you than talking with you, a sure sign that that friend is probably fake. Because when it comes to me, my friends, like, I take my friendships very seriously. I mentioned this in that video where if I call you my friend, that definitely holds weight. That's like a red flag. That's definitely a fake friend. No, them not the only things to spot a fake friend, but them are the main things I can come up with. What you say? Oh, I know what you're talking about. What are you talking about, babes? It's the support thing for me, or it's the, you know, nose up when I'm telling you about my accomplishments or something good for me. Next, are you going to do more replica videos? Of course I am. That was pretty easy to answer. That was very, very easy to answer. Of course, y'all, I'm gonna continue doing them. This is like a little, I'm gonna throw a little sprinkle of update. Your girl got a puppy. So if I ain't been as like consistent, I've been trying, y'all. I even got me a calendar so I can get on some type of schedule, or just get more organized with my content and just seeing my brands and my deadlines, all of that stuff. So yeah, that's probably why y'all ain't seen a video in a while. But I do have Lux haul type of, like that DH Gate one. I do have another one of those coming. Let me spray my face. So refreshing. Oh, speaking of consistency, somebody asked, how do you stay consistent? I don't know, y'all. Like, for some odd reason, I be having it in my head that I'm not consistent enough. I have these little things where I can be consistent for a period of time, and then a little inconsistent, and then back to like being real consistent, and then like a little bit inconsistent. The fact that you commented this really did make my day, I ain't gonna lie, because I'm just like, oh wow, she think I'm like consistent. And to myself, that's why I don't beat yourself up about things. What we be paying attention to and what we be thinking, other people just don't even have that in their head. So that's just a wake-up call for me. When I am consistent, when I feel like I am, how I stay consistent is honestly bulk record. Bulk record, have videos to just edit, and that way you can get those videos edited and then put them on a schedule. Once you're finished uploading, say you record 3 videos in a day, in the course of a day or 2, or that same night, whatever, you get those 3 videos edited, you upload all 3 videos, and then you put them on a schedule. So instead of making them public right away or private right away, you would do schedule, and you can pick the date and time, and then videos just upload at that date and time. That's like one of my #1 tips if you are trying to be consistent. Aside from that, just picking days. I don't do this. Like, I'm trying to give y'all the best advice, and I'm gonna start following my own advice. Mom, I'm trying to finish this video.
Clearly, or like, it wouldn't be me if I couldn't. So y'all, look, like, her wig was split the in half. Shawty didn't even know her wig looked this bad until I got the detective in this shit out.
She's so
Cause this shit look a fool. I had to nail
not
it.
a fool. The next thing I was getting at was that I'm gonna take my own advice and all that stuff, but by just picking days where you want to record, days you want to edit, y'all, I literally just wing it. Like, I do it as I go. Like, I don't have a posting schedule. I don't have a, oh, I'm gonna film on these days, edit on these days, and at least not yet, maybe. I just go. That's that. Y'all, I'm about to put my glasses on in a second because it's been a minute since I actually put the glasses back on to see. Y'all, I could see somewhat, but like, no, for real, it's just not clear enough to like see see what the face is giving. Okay, contour. Somebody said name some sellers. Watch my videos, y'all. I tell people, because people be DMing me all the time about like replica videos. I don't know, like my opinions change. Y'all, when I say I don't play like that, like I'm not lying. Like if you DM me on Instagram, I'm gonna let you know that everything I said in the video was 100% how I felt every time. Like I'm not, yeah, just watch my videos. Like it's a bunch of sellers on my channel. That's that. I think I want to do a little round shadow, or kind of just really set it with a shade that looks like my skin tone. It is what in the past year got you closer to God, like a person, an experience, etc. And shout out to, is that Swaby? I went to school with him. That's a really good question, by the way. You said what in the past year got me closer to God? This has been like an ongoing thing since I was like young, real young, like young teen. So like I didn't just get to know him like in the past year. I've had a relationship with God since I was like younger. It started in church on my dad's side. He's a minister, so I'm an MK, little minister kid. Man, have I had so many experiences. You said experiences and people, both. God is so real. Just, he's so real. It don't get no realer than God. I promise. I promise. Yeah, definitely have had experiences, y'all. I have seen people get delivered and set free from different, you know, things that they're battling with, aka demons. That stuff is real. Demons are real. Angels are real. Heaven and hell are real. It's all real, babe. I've been able to see people get delivered and set free from different things. God revealed himself to me. I asked him to, and he did. I remember being younger and I was just in church, loved God. The enemy was trying to keep in my head, in my mind, and you know, put doubt in me and stuff like that. I remember I was crying and crying and crying. I will never forget this analogy. I was crying and crying and crying, telling my dad, like, I'm just crying, like, God, you know, Dad, I believe, but I don't know. And I was just having like this little small, like this doubt. And I didn't really know where it's coming from, because it's just like, I know, I'm like, God is real, like God is God, but I'm just like, how do I know for sure God is God and he's real and all these different things? So he prayed a prayer with me in the car. We was in the car, and I just, you know, I asked God, you know, to reveal himself to me and take that doubt away from me. And I was looking out the window, he just downloaded into me that, playing into the doubt, it was like, I can't see him. You know, people do that whole thing. We can't see the air that we breathe, but yet we believe it because of science, and because, you know, we believe oxygen is oxygen. We can't see oxygen, but yet we experience oxygen every day. God, he gave that to me, and like since that day forward, I can't doubt God. Like I just can't doubt God. And it's just something that's simple. Just like we can't physically see air, we can do that. And just like we can't physically see God, we can see him in different areas of our life. The breath that I breathe, that's God. You know, it's been times where people downloaded things into me and they didn't know a thing about my situation, but yet they spoke on it like so accurate. That's God. That feeling I feel when I'm praising and worshiping at church, that's God. That light, that feeling that you feel, is overwhelming. It's Holy Spirit. It's God. You know, you can experience him. Definitely some experiences. Oh, dreams. Oh my gosh, talk about dreams. I started to have a feeling that I was a dreamer, but I was like, nah, whatever. Like, you know, I have dreams, whatever. It was until I realized that God was speaking to me through my dreams when a certain situation occurred in my life. Prior to that situation, I had a dream about it. The only reason I was able to remember is because I texted somebody about this exact dream, and I told them details about it. And one day I was randomly scrolling through our messages, and I was able to see me texting that person about the dream that I had, and it ended up playing out some months later. So like, God will definitely send you, when they say miracle signs and wonders, miracle signs and wonders. He spoke to me in dreams so many times. Oh, it's just such an honor and a blessing and a love like no other, and just a different feeling to just experience him, know him, know that you a child of God, know that you covered at all times, know that somebody got your back for real. Not like the people that claim to have your back but really don't. It's just a different type of a love. It's a love where like, it's like he loves me beyond what I could even fathom, and I don't understand why, but I'm so grateful for it. You know what I'm saying? Please get to know God. Get to know God, please. Best decision you will ever make in your life. Is walking with Jesus the easiest thing in the world? No, it's actually like so hard, but it's so freaking rewarding. When I tell you, there's no one like God. I love God. So that was a really good question. I hope I answered your question, Amari. That was basically all the questions. I'm basically finished with the look. Make sure y'all tune in. I don't do a lot of Q&A, like question type things like this, so I really didn't expect to like even get as many questions as I got. Definitely y'all participate in other ones. I definitely do want to be that big sister, pouring out whatever I have, whatever, you know, God has given me to speak on. It's just time. Like, I be feeling him pressing on my heart, like, Keandra, The hair is great. It's bomb, love. Makeup is great. You're cute. The outfits, they're beautiful. But you have so much more in you. You have so many other talents that you could be sharing with the world. So I just feel like it's time. I know I've been saying that for a while. Like, it's like God is giving me the topics and the things to talk about. Like, I'm having these thoughts in my head about what I feel like girls need, what I knew I needed being younger, and just the things that I've learned so far just hitting 20, you know, being a young woman. So it's definitely so much to speak on. You don't have to just, of course, be a woman to participate in my Q&As. I would love to do more videos like this and just have y'all participate and engage. Karma Galore, go shop, y'all. I've been freaking rocking her glosses since she started her business. I don't know if she's still making glosses, but karmagalore.com. All right, y'all, so I just finished closing out my hair video. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about the look? Again, please ignore my background. Your girl is a pup mom, okay? I got some cleaning up to do. Make sure y'all check out today's sponsor. I will have Shellcase's information down below, so make sure y'all check them out. I know I mentioned them earlier, but yeah, I just want to thank y'all for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you did enjoy it. Follow my Instagram if you want to be featured in future videos, like questions, polls, all that, etc., etc. Make sure you hit that bell for post notifications so you can be notified every time I upload a new video, and I will see y'all in the next one.